we go. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is not my favorite position. In fact, it is one of my least favorite positions. Three-player game, Pofis, whatever that is, and then me on the purple. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 city game. Produce 2 units to start and see where that gets us. Blue's retreating a lot, so I can take advantage of that and retreat some of my units to make more funds. And then we'll sort of see where that leaves me. I'll thin out the line a little bit. See what we can do. So blue and red immediately got funds going. He only has 2 units, so he's definitely missing. He's definitely missing a unit on a city somewhere. Blue is not. Blue has it. Oh, if you close the game after a win, then re-enter, your stats usually update. Okay. I'll give that a shot sometime. That's interesting. All right. I think my best bet here, I can't really. Usually I'd go for a naval snipe on blue um, because oftentimes people don't put units on these cities, but he did, so that won't be happening today. My best line to fight on would probably be blue's line, just because his cities are closer. At the same time, red is closer to my cities, so if I retreat off of his line, I could be put in a bit of a precarious situation. Regardless, we'll see. We'll start producing a unit. We'll get our first one going here. And my music wasn't playing. Gotta have the tavern music. What are we doing if we don't have the tavern music? Okay, first unit out. And second unit's going out now. We'll see what we got. I honestly want to go. Me and red are even on troops right now. Blue's got a slight lead. It looks like blue had pushed forward into red a little. I saw that line shift. So there's a chance that they might fight. I'm not sure. So I'm making 3 a second with all cities covered. I'm going to pull back on red's line. I don't want to pull too far. I just want to kind of see how red will react. See if he pushes in or if he just leaves it. And then we would use these units as part of our rotation on the front lines here. Try and keep my city, my defensive line farther away from my city than I have in the past, because then my city doesn't heal troops, which is not good for rotation. Said music is quite soft. So you can turn it up a bit. Hopefully that's a little better. It's funny, when I first started making these War of Dots videos, my mic volume was always too low because my headphones are super loud. Like, I just have by default loud headphones, and so because of that, it sounds like it's super loud for me, but it's actually not. So blue's probably making heavies. All right, I'm just going to hit him because red is not coming in, and we're going to see if we can get these two. He's got a whole another line back there. Actually have the troop lead on him now. So he's got a lot of units right here. That's fine. No 2-on-1 there, please. Blue seems like a competent enough player. I'll pull one more unit from each of these lines out. Turn my production down. Pull this in. I guess I could probably produce one more unit. If you allowed a blue attack on the island, wouldn't they encircle themselves easily? Yes, they would, and that is a good strategy that I will use often, actually, is... Yeah, he is. So that's a little scary. You're right, Fuzzhead. He is cycling really quick, so... I'm hoping we don't have a really good player on our hands here. Looks like red is pushing in because I think blue has moved the majority of his troops to my line. So that's good. If red's focused here on blue, say he's close to his city, then I can possibly be okay. Red's going to sort of scoot in. We'll see what happens with that. Blue's got a lot of heavies right here, which is scary. We the best cheese. Welcome in. Yes, live. Okay, now red decides to sort of poke in. Oh, this is the problem with these 3-player games, man. It's such a stalemate because at least in a 4-player game, like, you can attack one player and another player can attack a different player. Red can attack orange and blue can attack purple. But in a 3-player game, that's not really an option because if I attack blue, then red can just attack me. Or, for instance, send all of his heavies down onto my line. And I currently have the least amount of troops. I am going to produce another unit here just because I think that's going to be the most smart. I mean, the smartest choice. We are going to have to curl in so I don't get cut off there. Interesting the way that red must be doing only heavies. Yeah, he does have a lot of he's making a lot of funds here. It's a really open map. It's a lot of plains, so I understand some heavies. I try to keep some heavies, but it just gave me all lights. I should have just selected a heavy, but yeah, so it's a lot of plains, so the heavies will be good, but at the same time, it's very open, so the lights will be good for encirclements and things. If you feign an attack on one player to make the other player think you're attacking, so they attack you. I have seen that work before on me, actually, because I was just waiting for an attack to happen, and it never came. All right, it was coming on another player. He was attacking. And so I attacked him, but it was a part of the plan. So I mean, I can try. I'm seeing this line push so far towards Blue City that I'm wondering if eventually something has to boil over, and they have to fight at some point. Okay, see now red has probably all these units on his cities and he's making even funds because I think he produced all the units that he could. And I don't think he can rotate off cities anymore. Would be my guess. Would be my guess. He's not going to be able to encircle that, so... And I know blue has a bunch of heavies right here as well. Could silently encircle red's heavy at the bottom. Think I can fit? I can. And that's gonna piss red off just enough. Dang it. I had it. I freaking had it. I lost it. That's unfortunate. And I might end up actually losing my own unit because of this. Yep. That's fine. We can just produce another one. So now red's just going to attack me, I guess. That was all he needed to see to go for an attack, was an attempted encirclement. We went for it, man. We went for it. We do actually make a heavy, so that should be good for now. Alright, what the heck's blue trying to do? Like, I see him moving things. Okay, blue's gonna go ahead and slam me with heavies, I guess. Great. Am I gonna get ganged? Like, am I gonna get ganged up on here? Really, guys? I didn't do anything. Except for maybe attack both of you. But other than that, I'm innocent, bro. I'm innocent. Okay. Right, so red decided to not. Red decided to not go for it. Let's rotate out these units that are slightly damaged here. What's red's plan? I want to know. And I thought I was rotating this heavy onto a city. It turns out I was not. I was just rotating him into nothingness. We'll rotate any of the guys that need to heal off the front so that they can sort of heal behind there. So we can keep that going. So yeah, red and blue looks like they mostly made heavies. Yeah, encirclements are really good. It's just if you're playing against a competent player, oftentimes they will be prepared for it and they will pin you, as you're saying. But I have gotten some pretty sweet encirclements. Why rotate heavies onto cities? Well, I want something on the city. I always want to have one unit on the city. Oh, looks like they're fighting. Maybe we'll be able to take advantage of this. Anyway, like I was saying, I always want to have one unit on the city. So if I have a heavy that's damaged and I have a full health, for example, medium unit on the city, I might as well put the heavy to heal up on the city, which doubles as a better defense for the city, and get that fresh light unit out onto the front line. It is my general thinking about that. One unit not healing in the south. Yeah, these guys are kind of stuck right now. Ooh, so they really are hitting each other here. Who would I attack then? Would I attack blue here? Red just has this giant line on me. Looks like blue's getting encircled. Look at the casualties here. Blue is certainly losing the casualty war. I'm losing the casualty war because I fought both of them. I really do feel like red has either he's missing a unit on a couple of his cities because he's stuck at 27 funds, or he has a unit on every city but they're stuck there because as soon as he moves it off, then his funds drop. keep... I'm gonna keep this going. They like fight and then stop fighting, which is annoying. See if this guy can fit through there so I can let this guy heal. Interesting red. I feel like that's an overextension. I mean, check this out. If I could connect this, I would need a lot of supply line, though. Let's see if we can find enough supply line. Okay. He doesn't like what's happening. Yeah, bro. Probably because you overextended your troops. Ooh, if I could just... Oh, yes. Yes. 2 red units encircled. At least for a second. It took some work, but... we got it. And blue's just gonna slam me like, of course he is, because I made the great error of freaking attacking one other player, bro. Okay, 2-on-1. This is an insane line that's attacking me right here. This is ridiculous. And red's still hitting me. We'll encircle those 2 units down south. At least the heavy. Get out of there. This is rough. This is rough. I think I've sufficiently scared red off. Unfortunately, at the cost of my entire other offensive line. Jeez. I just got freaking battered. You know, produce units here. And red's attacking me still. Really? Wow. Come on, red. Like, why? I was hoping that if that happened with what just happened, that red would at least attack blue. Right? Is that a crazy, unreasonable assumption to make? Yeah, that's right, buddy. Back the frick off. Yeah, get out of here. You rat. You little rat. Gosh darn it. That was so bad. Now I'm even on funds. Oh no, I produced too many units. It's okay. Let's get some damaged units to the back line. Now I'm way down in troops. Yeah, and the island is there. I mean, I'm hoping if he does go hard on the island, I can sort of save it. I just love that blue and red are just best buds, bro. Just best friends. They attacked each other one time and then said, we can just chill out, man. We're homies. Absolutely love that. Red's gonna consider his assault here. I mean, the benefit of getting pushed back like this is that my line's tighter with the same amount of units. Yeah, maybe retreat in an attempt to... Yeah, so I was able to retreat, but now I have sort of this gap between my lines here that I don't like. What is this red heavy going for? Oh, I thought that encirclement would be awesome. Couldn't quite get it. Alright, I mean, our units are healing up, so we're going to catch back up on troops. So we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Make sure I'm not producing when I do this. So red and blue fighting now. They fight for 2 seconds and then call it quits. Okay, now that we have some of that, we can pull some of these units that need to heal back off the line. And just let them kind of heal up. Stop. Stop. I told you to stop. Forever ago. You need to heal. Let's see if I can just sort of back him up. There we go. He's healing. He's healing. You can just swap with him. Okay. If I were you, I would pull back somewhat and bait them to infighting. While blue is trying to encircle when red attacks you, yeah. I can't really pull back any farther, though. Like, I feel like I'm at the point where... Yeah, red is pushing hard. I think my best, like, assault that I can have here when I sort of feel... I mean, I'm even on troops again, so I could... Well, I encircle blue guy on bridge. I'll go for it, but there's this unit here. So I can't just, like, encircle it. I have to fight through it, which honestly was my plan. I want these units to heal up, though, before I do that. And red just loves to do this. Just come on in, just attack me a little bit for some reason. I think that will be my plan, though, just to send that assault in. And see what happens. Really, the only way is to just probing 2v1s and pull off as soon as they can organize themselves. Yeah. They're fighting hard now. So I am going to go ahead and do this. We're going to try and retake the connection between our islands and bridge. Like so. Okay, he figures out what's happening and he sends reinforcements. Okay. Red's pushing up. So, do I attack red? Boat encircle on blue south. Like here? There's a possibility that that could work. I do love attempting massive sketchy naval operations. You know me. We're going to go for it. I'm going to put you in the water. We're going to get him to make landfall here. Oh, no, it's not going to work. He just pulled that heavy there. I would need that unit to move. Blue, you're sending too many units to my fronts, what it looks like, and what it appears to be the case. Okay, we're going to push forward. We don't want to be stagnant for too long. I want to see what's happening on the front. So to make decisions that way. So their lines are pretty tight. Looks like red is losing this battle so far, and I have the most troops at this point. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go for that attack into blue. We're going to be tactful about it. Oh, look, red's coming down because I started attacking. Man, blue really does react instantly when you do stuff like that. Go! Get out of there! Jeez. You go there, you go there. Goodness. Maybe attack red, yeah. Trying to think of the best way to go about that. Make sure my line is sort of fortified enough here. Oh. Blue's having issues enough to pull out. Just attack that light unit while it's in the water. Go ahead and kill a light unit for free. And it gives me access to my city again over on the islands. How wonderful. Okay. So this makes things a little easier for me to decide. Get out of the water. I had to order it 10 times before it actually listened. Okay, we are going to push up on red here, and we're going to see what we can do. Red's going to feel what it's like to get attacked by 2 people at once for no reason at all, like he did to me earlier. His line is just thinner than mine too, so... Keep that heavy on the plains land. Alright, here we go. And the assault begins. While blue has retreated, this is our perfect opportunity. Okay, actually rotate you for morale purposes. Alright, that's 1 unit down. Let's rotate you for morale. Red's pissed off. He's going to send a unit down to me from there. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, here we go. This is having good success. Blue's going to continue to assault. Looks like red's sort of getting a push towards the city. I know for a fact that blue is not going to let that city fall. this heavy back just to defend the flank while we push upwards. Okay, here we go, here we go. We're going to push towards this city and see what he's got defending it. See what he's got. Keep pushing forward. Oh, we might live on to be prosperous after all. Let me guess, there's a full health heavy unit right here. How much you want to bet? Oh, it's actually not a heavy. Okay, I do actually want to bring that heavy unit in though. While we're waiting for that heavy unit for that attack, let's probe up to this city. Okay, that guy just absolutely charged that guy. Looks like red is crumbling up here too. Red makes a full retreat. Oh my word, it's too big. Okay, there we go. Okay, we keep pushing, we keep pushing, we keep pushing. Okay, we don't want to lose our supply line down there. Okay, while they sort of work there, I want to see... He still has 200,000 troops, so it's not like he's super broke or anything. Okay, we want to attack this city. Alright, I don't want to overextend, so I'm not going to really worry too much about that city for now. We're going to focus more on... We're going to focus more on the other one. No, don't go backwards. Like, I never drew a backwards line. You crazy maniac. So, blue hasn't gotten the city yet, which is good. Don't let it get cut off. Yeah. So here's my worry. That's coming to fruition. In comes the blue assaults. The massive, just heavy assault that blue always sends in. Ooh, I took the city here. Okay, we have to defend that. Good D on blue, good D on blue. What's that unit doing? Okay, let's make that line more reasonable again. Okay, so that gives me 5 more units to produce. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, he's definitely gonna fight with all he's got for his city. But so are we, because it's our city now. Don't want that to fall. I mean, we have to, really have to hold this. We're gonna just keep sending reinforcements this way. Okay, and that causes him to retreat. Keep up strong rotation. Really, bro? Okay, so blue continues to be a nuisance. I don't know why, like, if I'm blue, why would I not attack? Why would I not attack red at this moment? Clearly red is losing. Probably because he sees that I have the troop advantage, and he knows that he's going to need to fix that, or he will most likely lose, I think would be my guess as to why he's going for that assault, but... no, I want to keep that 2-on-1. There's too much happening. I have to retreat back from there. It's just too close. You need to assault there. We need to send some reinforcements this way. Because you need to pull out. No, the city, oh my gosh. Oh, but that actually encircles the unit for a moment. Oh my goodness. There's too much happening. I got to pay attention to all of it. We are still producing. Oh, I'm not making funds. Stop producing for a second. You need to get out of the water. Okay. Still a giant assault from freaking blue over here. It's ridiculous. This is his whole army assaulting me right here. Okay. Let's see. It's so much. There's so many of them. No! We lose the city. Bro! He's so pissed off at me for some reason. This blue guy. All he's done all game is just send it at me as hard as he can with no regret or thought for the mass amounts of casualties. Great. So thanks, blue. Now I'm losing. Now I'm losing. Ah! Yeah, we're just gonna... Nothing we could do. I mean, there is nothing that we could do. We have to give up that city's assaults. Please produce a unit down south. Thank you. That city was just sitting empty, and I didn't want that. You need to get out of there. Pull you in. You come out. Okay. Not great results. They're going to have to go back to fighting each other or we're cooked. Alright, you stop. Are they ever going to Do they actually care about each other at all, or are they just like, oh yeah, it's whatever? You know, all we wanted to do is see purple lose. Okay, jeez. I'm rebel in red and disrupt stuff, bro. Yeah, please. That's the only thing that's gonna save me. Okay, well this game's freaking dragging on. Making 2 funds a second. Mainly just need unit healing is what my problem is right now. Jeez, that was so rough. Yeah, I mean, I was having a good success with the city. I just couldn't manage that while also fighting blue. Like it, I just couldn't do both of them at the same time. And honestly, I really would have expected. See, now blue's pushing into red. Do you think red will notice this and change his ways? Move some troops around, maybe? You would think, right? He's probably gonna do nothing. Okay, what's blue's plan here? So now blue... Yeah, so now blue ends up most likely... blue's down in troops from red. I want to see what's going on. Let's send a scouting troop out. Okay, so there's blue's giant heavy wall that he's always had. Let's see what red's got going on over here. Doesn't look like red has much of anything going on. So nobody has a city advantage still. I temporarily had one, but I sacrificed too much to get it. From the bottom city, so his supply lines are shorter. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I'm trying to recuperate back up to a reasonable amount of troops after the massive losses that we experienced. And hopefully with that, we'll be able to get back on an even troop footing with everybody. And that should allow me to replan my strategy. Yeah, move units back in northern line. Yeah, I'm going to start rotating out the ones that are fully healed in order to allow the fresh ones from the back to heal up. Which would be good. Can even put you on there and bring a heavy over here. Heavies are really only going to be useful on blue's fronts because all else front is mostly trees, forests. So blue has the troop lead. I think it's because he has more heavies. I think that's really the reason. I don't think it's because of any other major contributing factor. I'm going to actually send... I want to have a unit on this bridge while being able to keep the units on my cities on the islands. So I'm going to send a boat out over there. Just to allow that to happen. Good time to heavy max? It might. It might be. I can't really afford it. But I think my next units that I produce, I will put them all as heavies. I think the light units I have will be sufficient, so. So we're catching up on troops again. Once more. Regaining our former glory. Powder. So we know that blue will do a big attack on you if you're distracted on red. Do we know if it's true the other way? Sort of. So earlier on in the game, when we started out, I had retreated off of red's line over here back to my city from my original position, which was like here. And red just went down in, and as soon as I went on the 2-on-1 on blue, red did go for me. So that is the case, in a way. But also at the same time, blue is just a really good player. He's really strong. Do I do the same thing on red now that they're violently attacking each other? Do I do the same thing? It was, yeah. He didn't send 10 heavies onto me. See if I can trap this little red guy. We can. Cool, okay. I mean, red's the weakest right now, but blue is the best player, so I might attack him. Yeah, I think pushing blue is the right call. We're going to start an offensive into blue. Red, like, sort of saves that unit by turning it into a boat. Because boats don't cost upkeep, actually, so that saves him some funds. Red gives good game, so something on the front with blue has turned sour for him. Okay, I think red's just like suicide pushing into blue, I think. He's got a city. He's not making any funds. Here comes the offensive. This is what we've been waiting for. A chance, an opportunity to fight our enemies. We're making progress. Blue's making progress on the island. Quick, send a boat out. Yes, red left the cities undefended. This is how we can win against blue. This is how we can win against blue. We have to defend the island. Why did that not turn into a boat? Turn into a boat, you piece of crap. It's encircled, though. It's encircled, so those units will be very weak. Oh my gosh, like what has just happened? Okay, max production, max production. Because we've taken cities. Oh, what just happened? Why did red do that? We had to play this right. Because, I mean, holy cow. What in the world just happened? So blue is really going for this assault onto my city here. That's fine. I've net gained like 10 cities from this attack, so we're gonna send this up to see what's going on. Send you. You can come out, you can come out, you can come out, you can come out. I mean, I want to hold that city down there, but at the end of the day, if I do lose it, quite frankly, I'm not too worried about it, because I have gained an absurd amount of cities. Blue did take that city down south, unfortunately. Push to that city. Or pushing onto this city. We will reign victorious. Imagine you're blue right now. Imagine you're blue right now. You built up the best army in the match. You worked on it. Heavies. Maxed. Giant swaths of armies ready to just destroy your enemies, and then red just sends 10 heavies to attack you and you just lose. My funds are bugged. Yeah, I won't let me like, for example, I tried to let's click on this city. There we go, it's working now, I think. Nope, you're right, my funds are bugged. Well, we better win now then, right? Red ended up capturing a city all the way over here. So by some miracle, Red pushed all the way through his Blue's entire army to capture that city. All of Blue cities, except for these two. While trying to assault me. Oh my gosh, like... Oh, good get. Holy cow, yeah, I see how. Jeez. There's a lot of heavies over there. Good game. I mean, goodness freaking gracious. Which they're all gone by now, but, you know, we'll say it to be nice. Oh, go on that city, please. Do the honorable move. Oh, Red. That was close, bro. Red is a crazy, crazy man. And he's going to just allow me to take his cities and surrender. Make peace? Oh, he surrendered. Hey, bro. I mean, all right. As much as I love the way that Red saved my life by assaulting all the way from here, all the way down across the map into this capital, I need the win. I need the win. Good game. Holy